Welcome back. So, it's been a while. I have been on vacation, as you know from my previous videos. I do have a video that I'll add in that I took while on vacation, while I was on a run. It's just kind of a short little video, but I will add that in somewhere in this video. So, while I've been gone, I have been gone for 16 days, almost, well, since I saw you guys last, probably this is like 3 weeks. So it has been a while. Sorry for the absence, but you know, I just could not fit everything in while I was on vacation, and I tried to sit down and upload a video and it just wasn't happening. We were staying at a relative's house and there was just not a quiet spot that I could do a video. So here it is. I did okay during my vacation, excuse me, as far as staying on track. I did really well for the first week. I tried to stick to my points for the day. I tried to stick to, you know, healthier options, and I did okay. The second week, not so great. I gave in more to my old self, and I started eating things that I knew were not good for me. But at that point, it was hard because sometimes we would just stop at a place on the way or go to a place with a relative and be like Taco Bell, and I'm like, what am I supposed to eat at Taco Bell? There's nothing to eat here. So I just did the best that I could with what I was given. But I did make some poor decisions at some points. So with that being said, over the last 2 weeks, I went from 182.8, which was when you guys saw me last, to 187. So I gained 4.8 pounds over the last couple of weeks, which was to be expected with the way that I was eating and not really caring as much as I should have. But with all that's said and done, I am pretty happy that I only gained 4.8 pounds and not like a million. So I think that 4.8 is relative to what I did and how I ate and, you know, how much exercise I got in. I only got in one run the entire time I was there, and it was the one that you'll see the video clip from. Otherwise, I was just too busy to get things in. We were doing things every day, going to the zoo. We went to some underground caves. We went to malls. We went shopping. We went and got pedicures. Went to a couple museums. Went for a couple-hour drive one day. We were in a couple different towns during our trip. So we were in Bend, Oregon, and then we drove up and we ended up being in Olympia, Washington, and then Seattle, Washington, and Tacoma, Washington. We were all over the place. So I ate my fair share of cherries while I was there. Cherries, you know, are pretty, you know, they have a good supply of cherries there. So there was a guy down the road from where we were staying, and I probably went every day to buy cherries from him. They were $1 for a little bucket, and we'd buy $5 worth at a time, which was well over a pound. It was probably like 2 pounds of cherries for $5, which I couldn't pass up. And cherries are free, so I loaded up on cherries, and I ate cherries a lot. I had a lot of Starbucks also, but I don't know if you've seen my previous videos. I don't drink coffee. I don't like coffee. So when I go to Starbucks, which I do relatively often, I get the chai tea lattes. And I make them as low in points as possible, but I do love whipped cream, so I always have the whipped cream. I add a couple extra points on for the whipped cream. But I love the chai tea latte. It's amazing. Sorry. Again, doing a video, nose itches. Always happens. So what else happened? I got to see a whole bunch of relatives. from my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, a couple of my friends that moved up there. we just did a lot of stuff. It was a lot of fun, and I am back at work now, and it's hard. It's hard to come back to work after you've had such a long break and such a fun time, as it always is after vacation. So I've got some work to do as far as getting back on track. Today is the start of day 1, getting back on track. However, today is going to be kind of rough also because I'm going to have cake later. Today is my daughter's 7th birthday party. She just turned 7 while we were on vacation, and we did celebrate that while we were there. But we still need to have a birthday party for her here, so today is that day. So that's going to be later on today, and I know I'm going to have a piece of cake later on, so there goes some of my weekly points already. And I do have my Starbucks. So, yeah. So, but I really like the chai tea, so what are you going to do? It's 9 points for a venti. Well, with all the stuff that I get. I usually get 4 pumps of chai, 4 pumps of sugar-free vanilla, non-fat milk, and whipped cream on top. And that's 9 points. It just depends on how I feel that day if I want to spend 9 points on a drink. But usually it's yes. But look, I also have my water. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really need to say. I completed the Couch to 5K program, and so now I'm going to start on Beachbody Mommy. Today is going to be day 1 for me. I was kind of doing it here and there when I was doing my runs, but now I'm going to actually do like the program. So I'm going to do days 1 through 90, how they're supposed to be done, and see how that goes. And I'm going to try to get in my 10,000 steps per day or more every day, so that I get my exercise in, as well as the Bikini Body Mommy. Sorry, not Beach Body. Bikini Body Mommy. That way I have some extra exercise in there. What else? I think that's it. I missed you guys. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope that you guys are still on track and doing well for yourselves. If not, tomorrow's a new day. Start again and keep pushing and trekking through. Thanks for all the love and support. And I have a couple of new subscribers, so welcome. Otherwise, we'll talk to you guys later, and I'll be back next week for, I think this is the beginning of week 14. I am officially 4 months into the program as of today. So, but I think it's week 14. It might be 15. Maybe 16. I don't know. I'll have to look. But I know it's 4 months today, but sometimes the weeks are off as far, it should be week 16 if you're thinking 4 months. But I think the weeks are a little off because sometimes there's an extra week in the month or what have you. But I'll add it in to the video as far as what week it is when I upload the video. Alright guys, if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. Otherwise, we'll talk to you later, alright? Bye.
Hey guys, so I'm just taking a walk. I am now up in Washington and on location. I know that I didn't get a video out on Sunday like I planned to, but we'll see if I can get one added into this video for tonight. I just went on a run. I did another 25 minutes straight. It's a little easier at this elevation. So I just did probably a good 8,000 steps worth of running and walking. So I'm almost back to the house. And sorry, I'm a little out of breath. Even though it's a lower elevation, like my lungs just feel weird. It's like too much air. So I guess I could just do it real quick while I'm on my way back. I am down to, well, I didn't bring my scale with me like I wanted to. So I'm going to try to just kind of, you know, tell you what's on the scale that I have at this house. So I weighed myself and it was 181.2. So that's a pretty big loss for the week. I need to look and see what I was last week, but I think that's over 3 pounds. I wasn't really prepared. I kind of just did this video on a whim. So I think it's over 3 pounds. I can add it into the video, make a little notation when I'm editing later. Yeah, so we're having a great time and did some camping. Stopped in Oregon, did some camping there, visited more family, and now we're up in Washington visiting family. So yeah, can't really think of anything else. I just had a Starbucks. That was my treat for running all the way down there. So that was good. I had a chai tea. Otherwise, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'll probably add to this video later just to get on all my stats for the week. And I know it's super late. It's almost, well, it's Wednesday, so it's halfway through this week already. All right, guys. So I will catch you guys later, and I'll probably have a 2-parter here. All right, bye.